Hi, my name's Mike and welcome to my conservatory at home. As you can see, it's raining, and that's been the story for most of this week. The week started off fine and we managed to get plenty of harvesting. Because it's raining, we've got the rain, but we've got the sunshine. So it's a good opportunity to practice some of those things for presenting our videos. And one of them is I'm having a go at using a whiteboard. And I've put up the frame for my green screen, and I've bought various attachments. With these attachments, I'm trying out using a whiteboard. I'm going really back to basics. This was suggested to me by my son. He says, "Dad, your training is not in filming, a downright amateur, but what you have been trained in is giving presentations." As a surveyor, I had to give presentations for the committees of various local authorities, and so presentation was a skill I had to acquire, and quite often I would use a whiteboard. Okay, let's get off to the plot and let's see what I've been doing. And this gives me an opportunity to show you one of my transitions I made. This one is I'm calling cinema opening scene, or cinema opening transition. Hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you later. In a previous upload, I mentioned when I first arrive on the plot, I do a circular tour. For this week, this was the daily routine. Starting with the runner beans. These are nearly coming to a close. I'll come back and I'll pick those. But I'm more interested in the sweetcorn. And round to the sweetcorn, which are all now producing black tassels. And then it's onto the seed-sowed onions, and these are definitely ready for lifting. That's definitely a job for today. And then onto the tomatoes, and I've got my tray with me, so while I'm there I'll pick what tomatoes are actually ready, and there's a few. That's onto the brassica bed. These are getting a bit eaten by slugs, I think. It's not butterflies though. I did capture one there. But what I'm interested in is looking at the Savoy cabbage, and they're not quite ready as yet. I just check the leaves to see if there's any caterpillars. But everything seems okay. We can now move on to the French beans. and then we'll start doing the harvesting. A recordable event occurred this week in that my second sowing of French beans are now in flower, ensuring a continuous cropping for this season. This shot was taken out of sequence as harvesting of sweetcorn is left as the last task on the plot to maintain the 25 minutes from picking to pot. Here we're harvesting the runner beans, and this is the variety White Lady. Down to the beetroot. And then back, and that ends the tour. And the main task this morning is lifting the seed sown onions. It's not showing, but it is raining with a fine drizzle. Therefore these onions are collected and left to dry in the polytunnel. There's still a few blackberries available for some blackberry crumble, dessert, and in conclusion a quick look at my square foot no dig experiment, mainly to show Terry King. I have really neglected this experiment, visiting only to harvest any vegetables available. No feeding, no watering, no weeding, nothing. Sweetcorn picked, it is all haste back home. Vegetables are divided up and bagged up and delivered to their respective recipients. Why? Because sweetcorn is an experience best eaten within 25 minutes from being picked to eating, and can only be tried if one grows the vegetables oneself. Bon appetit. Last week I treated the front lawn in localised spots with weed killer and the back lawn for the first time, and these are how they look 1 week later. And because of the rain, no watering or seaweed feed. Tuesday was a glorious warm sunny day before the oncoming storm and the end of the nesting season, and we pruned the pyracanthus adorning the shed. 4 bags of prunings were deposited at the recycling centre next day as Storm Edna began to break. During the storm I practiced my transition techniques, and just for a bit of fun, and it was fun, I tweaked the impossible camera shot. Not quite there yet, but making progress. But most of all, I practiced some whiteboard techniques, testing out the equipment setup that I was trying to organise, and I had to order 1 or 2 extra bits of equipment, but that's worked out quite well. So if you like this video, a thumbs up would be nice. If you've not already done so, hit the subscribe button, and this will make sure you don't miss any future publications. And to get notifications, please ring that bell. All that's left for me to do is to say thank you for watching, take care of yourself, and hope we will meet again next week. But just before I go, I did also work out a closing transition. So take care, bye.